Shalom Yashrala. And the staff as always by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honor to the apostles of GMS and honestly brothers that are doing the work of truth, more sincerity. Now, I was on the phone to one of the brothers, and basically this phrase rather, character assassination came up, in regards to, the whole IUIC GMS Jamaica thing, man. And IUIC basically just chatting shit, basically being demons, man. When they're saying you are the father of the devil, man. These are the kind of guys that were being spoken about, man. Because at the end of the day, that man. Let me just get into it. So this is character assassination. It says character assassination is a deliberate and sustained process that aims to destroy the credibility and reputation of a person, institution, social group, or nation. Right? And that's beautiful because it says what? Deliberate and sustained. Now, when you watch the end of that, that little altercation, between the two camps, what could you see? They ended up at the same talking point. They always end up at that talking point. Why? Because a guy, ultimately the person one of the elect anyway. Because if they're of the elect, you won't be offended by the whole rape thing, man. Because like I said in our last video I did, we're not telling you to do it. We're just saying that scripturally there's nothing wrong with it. As long as she's single, not betrothed, all that good stuff. And that's basically what they do. And each time they bring that topic up, they basically, they're aiming to destroy our credibility and our reputation, man. So it goes on to say agents of character assassination employ a mix of open and covert methods to achieve their goals, such as raising false accusations, planting and fostering rumors, and manipulating information. Yeah, it says character assassination is an attempt to tarnish a person's reputation. It may involve exaggeration. What's an exaggeration? We tell you, that, if a woman's past her menstrual, biblically speaking, she can be dealt with. What's the exaggeration? Oh, you lot say you can deal with little 8-year-old girls. And that also is a misleading half-truth or manipulation of facts to present an untrue picture of the targeted person, right? And that's basically what they're doing. Because by doing that, they're basically making us look like pedophiles, man. What's a pedophile? Pedophile's a child lover, man. We don't love no kids up here. We ain't the white man. We ain't Edomites. Jake don't roll like that, man. But that's basically what you see from IUIC. They're basically doing it and doing it and doing it. Right? And I basically got a definition from 3 different, locations. So it's, the malicious. Let's look up that word malicious. Okay, that didn't work. Says the malicious denunciation or slandering of another person, especially as a part of an effort to ruin the reputation of a public figure. The act of deliberately attempting to destroy a person's reputation by defamatory remarks, a slandering attack intended to damage the reputation of a public or political figure. Right? So let's look up the word malicious, having the nature of or resulting from malice, deliberately harmful, spiteful. Because, man, there's no need. You lot just come back with conjecture. You don't come back with scriptures. Because if you came back with scriptures, you realize everything that we're saying is true. If you can have boneheaded, back to Africa niggas saying, actually, you know what you're saying is in a. I mean, he went off because he was saying, since we can prove that, the whole rape thing is in the Bible, why are you not following the Bible? We're following the Bible because that's our law, statutes, and commandments that were basically given to us. This is from Merriam-Webster. It says character assassination, the act of saying false things about a person, usually in order to make the public stop liking or trusting that person. And like I was saying earlier on, people who weren't really, who were on the side, people who ultimately weren't of the elect. hear your bullshit and then go, actually, yeah, no, I don't want to be down with that. I don't want to be down with that. Examples of character assassination. None of those rumors are true. And none of those rumors that they talk about GMS are true, man. How we pedophiles and shit. How we rape little girls and shit. Fuck off, man. We don't roll like that, man. Man, we like our women well set, man. Now it says Acts 6 and 9, it says, Then there arose certain of the synagogue, which is called the synagogue of the Libertines and Cyrenians and Alexandrians, and of them of Cilicia and of Asia, disputing with Stephen, and they were not able to resist the wisdom and the spirit by which he spake. Then they suborned men, let's look up what this word means, bribe or otherwise induce to commit an... Come on, man. Says that then they suborned men, which said, We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against the Most High. And they stirred up the people and the elders and the scribes and came upon him and caught him and brought him to the council and set up false witnesses. Now let's look. I mean, what definition were we reading it? It may involve exaggeration, misleading, half-truths, or manipulation of facts to present an untrue picture. Such as raising false accusations. Right? And you're seeing it there. It says, and set up false witnesses, which said, This man seeth not to speak blasphemous words against this holy place and the law. And the law. And for we have heard him say that this Yahushua of Nazareth shall destroy this place and shall change the customs which Moses delivered us, and all that sat in the council, etc., 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 etc. I'm just going to end on this. It says Ecclesiastes 3 and 15 says, That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past, man. Because these things happened before, and guess what? They're going to happen again, and they're happening again, man. We're in that time, man. But when you read the book of Acts, the apostles were basically put in in prison and all of that good stuff. But they were delivered out of that situation until they finished their course, man. So if you have faith and you're one of the elect, man, the Most High will have your back. Forget what these guys are saying, man. Like I said, it's all just character assassination, man. That's all they do, man. And we're gonna find out when those missiles rain who was lying. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.